All right, let's turn this. Welcome back to the channel. I don't even know if I got the camera set right. We're starting to work on the shipping container garage, and I've got the laser level out and trying to get this all leveled out here. Of course, it's high over there and low over here, so I'm going to take the tractor and see if I can scrape some of that off. I think it might do better than the excavator bucket because it's a long, 7-foot wide straight edge, instead of the excavator bucket has a toothed bucket and it's going to just make a big mess. So I'm going to see what happens. All right, what a mess, huh? Boy, camera's Camera's getting hot here. Believe it or not, it's not that far off. I wanted to bring more material down here. So I think I'm actually going to get on the excavator and see if I can smooth this out in here, because the tractor's having a hard time doing it. But what I did want to do is dig out some of that hump in the middle and bring it over here, and I did do that. So I think I'm within an inch. So I'm going to track this off with the excavator, because that'll do a good job of squishing all of these big rocks in place. And then I'll check it again, and then I'm going to go get some sand to try to put on here to do the final grade. All right, I brought up my 20-foot piece of aluminum straight edge, and I have gone around and smoothed it out. This is like a ½ an inch high. Back there is, along that back edge, is like a ½ an inch low, and then everything else is right on the money. And I'm not worried about around the outside yet, because I still have to dig a trench to set the form boards in. This is going to be like a floating slab or Alaskan slab, or whatever you want to call it. So there'll be a trench around the outside with rebar in it. And I think, you know, 4 inches is what they pour. 4-inch thick slab is what they poured in our garage, but I think I'd like to pour this as a 5-inch slab. So first step this morning was to get this thing level. And then after I eat lunch, I'm gonna, these stakes are not quite right. I got to get them in the right place, and then pull corner to corner, get it all square. And then if I'm ambitious, I got to start digging the trench. Now, see that pile of boards? Actually, they're 2x, I think they're 2x10s or 2x8s. Those are the form boards. And they were a bunch of junky boards, and I'm hoping that they're going to be good enough for this, because once they're done supporting the concrete, I'm going to throw them on the burn pile. It will make good use of that, those logs that were not very good quality. All right, I'm going in for lunch. I see a little hole there to fill, but I am thrilled. This is all good to go. Corner set, I pulled corner to corner. Those are all good to go. So I'm just trying to dig a trench that's about 5 inches deep all the way around. Well, it looks like kind of a mess at the moment, but I think I did everything right. I got the center pretty much spot on. Of course, it's got to get raked out again. And then this is just going to be raked out. I'll check it with the laser level. And then I'm going to have to run the compactor all the way around. And then I got to set up the form boards in here. And then it's some plastic, rebar, and concrete. So I know this stuff's kind of bouldery, but this makes really good base. And that's what I want. I want this because this is actually a low spot. Stuff in behind the barn comes over here, and I want this to be to hold up. So can't go backwards. I already bought it. All right, we'll see you in the morning. Everything's picked up. All right, I spent a lot of time off of the camera this morning while the shade is still here, and I got all of this edge done. It's all 5 inches lower than the center, so those 2x10s will give me a 5-inch slab in the middle. That's the plan. Next step after breakfast is to I may wet this down and then compact it, because it won't compact. The compactor won't go over it when it's dry like this. So I may get the hose out here and wet this down and compact the center, and then start building the forms. That's the next step. All right, guys, it's Sunday and it's noontime, and I think I've worked enough this morning. I got all the bottom of where the form boards are, that's all leveled out. Did that when it was nice and shady. Cut all these form boards. They were just sitting over there for, well, they've been over there for months waiting to be used. So They're all cut to length. I got all the the pieces to splice them together. And I'm gonna wait till the afternoon when this is in the shade, and I'll go get some screws and screw this all together. And then I got to get it all squared up and in position, and then make sure that the top is all level. And then the next step after that is I got to go find some rebar and some plastic, and then I can call the concrete people and get on the list. So getting very close. Oh, I also want to, we're supposed to get some rain. I want to wait till this gets rained on, and then I'm going to compact this, because you can't really compact that sand. It just turns into dust. I think that'll hold. I got all of the form boards screwed together. I put a screw in every corner. I got it perfectly square. I used the level, and I got the tops are perfectly good. There is a hump right here I'm gonna have to take out with the power plane. I won't go down. But right now what I'm doing is, that's not even straight. So I put the string on there so that I can backfill and push this over till get this front edge straight. I went around and checked it with a laser level. It's very close, but I want to get it even closer just because I can. So this morning I grabbed the aluminum straight edge, and you can see there's a high spot here. I'm going to take the power planer and plane that off. That'll drop this down. And right where the power planer is sitting, there's a hump too. And everything else seemed to check out okay, but I'm going to check it with the straight edge. Only takes a second, and get them as close as I can. Why not? So all right, that's called close enough. I've got to do down there next, and then I'll check around. So it's the same thing. Check, plain check. Well, I think it was worth it. They're all check out pretty good. That side dips down a little bit. I'm not worried about that because the container sits over there. But I'm going to check it again with a laser level once I get this compacted. But yesterday when I checked it, I mean, it was so close. I mean, it is a concrete floor. I'm not going to get it perfect, but why not try to get it as close as I can? So, all right, I'm going to put away the power planer, and I've got to go order some gravel for the paddock, sand and crushed gravel for the paddock project. And I'm going to come back and work on this. And then this afternoon I've got to go pick up, I'm going to put fiberglass rebar in here. So this afternoon I'm going to go pick up that and plastic. And it's supposed to rain for the next 2 days. So I really want to get this, let this get rained on, help compact it some more. And then we'll get on the list to get this thing poured. All right, there you have it. I'll see you this afternoon. All right, I got to get some more of these silly chairs to hold up this fiberglass rebar, but whoops. Can you even see? That's what we're doing. We're going to run 2 courses all the way around. We're going to be in the bottom a third of the way up from the bottom. And yeah, I get the rest of this done up. And I think can call the concrete guys to come. So, all right, that's the end of this video. It's getting long. I have no idea when the concrete will get scheduled, so that's going to be a whole different video. Next thing that's coming up on the list is we're going to be working on fixing our paddock, which is a muddy mess. I got some gravel and stuff, sand delivered yesterday, and we'll be filming that. So stick around. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Maybe consider subscribing, and give it a thumbs up if you like this stuff. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, there you have it.